So then after this goes down, then you decide the kid with the glasses, can't remember his name, but he's like, I got a camp up here and we got food. So then you go to his camp, but you have to cross this icy lake.
He's saying it's fine.
I go first. I can be front.
If we just go real slow, it'll probably be okay. Yeah, no need to rush this.
We need to spread out, just to be safe. Less wait, the better.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when you're crossing it, zombies start coming. Luke's busted his leg up, so he's like, hobbling along.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden the ice breaks, and Luke, he fell through in my game.
Yeah,
and then your choice was did you go help Luke run towards him, or did you start covering him and shooting the zombies?
I ran to him. What did you do?
I did not try to help Luke. I decided to shoot zombies and try to cover him that way.
So I ran over, I was trying to like help him, and then the ice broke and I fell in too.
Okay. And in mine, I was shooting and I shot all the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Then that chick, what's her name? The girl runs over.
Clearly, we need a list of all the characters.
I know. I feel like I should pull up the characters.
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, pull up the characters' names because we'll need them in the end.
Yeah. So you were shooting, and what happened?
She runs over there, and they both fall through.
Oh, so
and then Luke starts tapping on the ice. So I start pounding my gun to break the ice to get him, shoot the ice, and then I start pounding the ice with my gun to try to get him free.
Oh.
But then he starts sinking, like you're losing sight of him. So, but then the ice breaks and I fall through, and then I see Luke dead in the water.
Oh, okay.
And then Jane ran over and pulled me out.
Oh, see, mine was different. Mine, I like fell in, and it was like kind of chaotic because I was underwater, and I'm trying to the glass or the ice above me, and I'm trying to break it, and then I can't remember what happened, but I saw him like kind of drift. I was trying to help him, and he got pulled down by a zombie, and he just got pulled down into the water. And then I forget who, somebody rescues me up, pulls me up out of the water, but yeah, he just you see him sink down. It was sad because I liked him.
I know. I thought, yeah. So the other girl didn't fall through then, hey?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there'd be that much of a difference,
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up where her name is.
Yeah. Oh, my brain. It's just, I can't remember. I'm going to blame the migraine medicine.
Okay, that's going to bug me. I know somebody's yelling it, but...
Yeah, let's just get it real fast. Okay, we're back. So, Zen, what was that guy's name? The kid?
The kid with the glasses is Arvo.
Arvo. I kept wanting to say Argo. I knew that was wrong.
I know. And the girl's name is Bonnie.
Bonnie. Okay. So I'm in the water, and I think it was Bonnie that pulls me out. Or maybe it was Jane. I can't remember.
Yeah, no, in mine, Bonnie fell through. And then all of a sudden, Jane pulls me out, and there's Bonnie. She just busts right through the ice. I'm like, okay.
So she lived.
She lived. But Luke is dead.
Man, why couldn't it be the other way around? Does that mean?
Well, Luke was hurt.
Yeah.
He was injured. I started thinking about it. I was like, that's why I didn't choose to run towards him, because his leg was already damaged. So I made the call, he's awesome, and he's telling me, he told me to not come after him, too.
He
so
was very adamant, but...
So, yeah.
I didn't listen.
Then we make it into the house, and Jane gets a fire going. And there is food there, and they tie up Arvo, and Kenny beats the crap out of Arvo.
Oh, I know.
Just starts pounding on him. And I was thinking, this dude is losing it. He's beating up this kid that just lost his sister and his whole other friends or family, whoever those people were he was with.
Yeah, Kenny, we talked about it at the end of the last podcast episode. He's just lost it. He's beyond...
He's not, I don't feel like he's safe to be around.
Although, with that being said, I did not trust that little kid. When we were walking, I was like, where are we really going? And like, did he have us cross that lake because knowing that we were all going to fall in?
And when you're in the house and you're warming yourself up by the fire, that kid kept looking at me. I swear he kept looking at me, leaving me this evil eye. And I was thinking, if this was real life and I could just do whatever I wanted to do, I'd go up and pound him in the face too, probably.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have pounded him in the face, but I probably would have left his ass. Or just,
So you would have left him tied up. Okay.
Yeah. I probably would have left him tied up for a zombie to munch on or something. I don't know.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so the next question that comes up is Kenny fixes a truck that's in the backyard at this house you're at.
Oh.
And it's running. Mm-hmm. And then you fall asleep, I think, or something, and you wake up and find Mike and Bonnie and Arvo stealing all the food and the truck.
Yeah, I was like, see, that's why I didn't trust this little kid.
Yeah, and I pulled you had an option like to call out to them or pull a gun on the person. I pulled my gun up and was pointing my gun at them.
I did too. I'm wishing I would have called. I don't know what difference that would have made.
I don't know either, but I pulled my gun up and, the conversation went back and forth. They were coming at you, and then you're given an option to keep communicating with them or call for help from Jane and Kenny, and I screamed for help.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't.
What'd you do?
I all I know is they were like coming at me, and the next thing I know, I'm shot.
Now I'm gonna walk up to you nice and slow, and you're gonna give me the gun, okay?
Why are you doing this?
He didn't give us any choice.
Он злой человек.
I'm sorry, Clem.
Just give me the gun, Clem. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'll shoot.
Here we go. There we go. It's fine. Just... No!
Okay, so I yelled, for help, and then they shot me.
Oh. So
and
either
then you
way.
go into this... Oh, and then the question, the choices that comes up was, did you ask to leave with Mike? And I did not.
I did not. I was like, I am not leaving with you guys. You guys are stealing all our stuff. I'm not. No.
94% of the people chose not to leave with them or asked to leave with them, which I thought that was a really interesting percentage.
Yeah, it's really high.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, as much as I hate Kenny, he isn't going to be doing that. Well, I think he did want to leave.
And I didn't trust Bonnie. I didn't. Mike seemed really cool. Mike reminded me of Lee, his whole chillness of it and all.
Yeah.
But Bonnie seemed...
Well, yeah, because she was the
cannon.
one... I think it was like episode 3. Was it 3 when she helped, attack when we were at the cabin?
She's the one that showed up and wanting food.
Yeah, she was all like, can I have food?
And she was also in 400 Days, Bonnie.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting tie-in with 400 Days to season 2.
I need to replay 400 Days now.
Yeah, same here. I just want to... I think that might interact more with your season 2 than we realize.
Yeah. It was just such a long space from when you had 400 Days to when season 2 came out.
Yeah.
Our brains can't remember all that.
So Clementine has been shot in the shoulder, and then she falls into like this dream state where you're in the trailer with Kenny and everything from season 1, and you're younger Clementine. Did that happen to you?
Oh, yeah, when you're having like that flashback.
Yeah, and I think it's just when you kicked Lily, I chose to kick Lily out of the RV in season 1, so we were talking about that.
Kick Lily out. Well, which one was Lily?
Lily had long, dark brown hair.
Oh,
she was kind of a tough, and like you got into a huge argument, and she was just kind of losing it, and you had the choice to kick her out of the RV.
I did kick her.
I kicked her out of my RV, so we were talking about that.
Yeah,
and Duck was sick in the front seat. So that was an interesting tie-in. I didn't know where they were going with the game when that happened. I was like, shit, Clementine's dead.
I know. I was like, wait, they're not saying this whole thing was a dream.
Oh, no, I got pissed then, too. I was like, you can't be saying this.
Yeah, I was worried because, I think she had said she was sleepy or something. And I was like, oh, this better not mean this whole season was a dream.
No, I think that was just Telltale messing with you, being like, no, just messing with you.
I did get scared for a minute because I was going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Totally.
So after that, you wake up and you're in the truck with Kenny and Jane.
Yeah. And they're just going at it.
Yeah. Bonnie and Mike, they took the food, it sounded like, and then just booked it on foot. So they are still alive. They escaped.
Yeah.
But you're in the truck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you run into a roadblock, and Kenny's like, I'm going to go check for diesel.
Yeah, and Jane was like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, no, Jane and Kenny were arguing like crazy before this. Like, I was like, I felt uncomfortable. I felt like I was in the backseat and my parents were arguing when, as a kid. It's like, oh my gosh. I thought they were going to just run into something because they were arguing so much.
Yeah, I know. I kept looking at the windshield, expecting to hit something.
So Clementine climbs up into the driver's seat, and instantly when she does that, I'm like, okay, I know it's going to happen. She's got to drive.
What's funny is I actually was just thinking earlier in the episode when he was trying to get the truck running, I was like, oh, I wonder if he's going to teach Clementine to drive. So it's just funny.
That was an interesting.
Yeah.
I wish, So zombies start attacking and Kenny is in trouble. So Clementine starts driving and her first driving lesson didn't go well and she crashes.
Yeah.
So there's you had the baby. Or Jane has the baby.
Jane does, yeah.
And she's running and you lose Jane, you lose Kenny, and then you all meet up. You end up finding each other in this rest area. Mm-hmm. But Jane doesn't have the baby.
No baby.
And Kenny is pissed. Jane said that the baby's dead. Kenny gets really upset. And then Jane says to Clementine, you're about to see who Kenny really is.
And then they go at it.
They're fighting like crazy. I think they stab each other. I think Kenny gets stabbed in the stomach. Yeah. And Jane was stabbed in the leg.
Yeah, and they're just punching and hitting and
And there's a gun. Yep. And Clementine scoots her way to the gun.
Yep. And
she decides to either shoot Kenny or look away, is it?
Yeah, I think it was like basically shoot Kenny or just like let it happen. Whatever's going to happen. What? I know what you did.
I shot Kenny.
I did too.
I felt so bad. I was like, because I cared about Kenny. And I felt so bad pulling that trigger and killing him.
It had to be done, though. He is, like, out of control, and Jane would be a more likely person that you could live, survive with.
Yeah.
He's just a loose cannon.
Kenny says you did the right thing. Like, he's choking on his last breath and says you did the right thing.
Yeah.
And then...
But I don't think he'd do that. I think he would actually just be yelling to the end.
I think he would say it. I think he cares about Clementine enough. He doesn't want her to suffer.
That's true. That's true.
But then we find out Jane, the baby's alive. She hid the baby in a truck, in the backseat of a car.
Yeah.
To show Clementine that Kenny was out of control. And then you had the option to be like, forgive Jane, or be like, what the hell? You're crazy psychopath.
What'd you do?
I forgave her.
I did too.
I was like, in my head, I was like running it through. I was like, okay, maybe she cares. Maybe she's a little crazy. But I forgave her.
I did too.
So then then you go back to the camp where Arvo? No, remember that.
Oh,
that
Carver.
That camp you were, yeah.
Yeah.
Carver, that camp you originally were in.
Yeah.
You end up back there, and you're with Jane and the baby. Ugh. And you decide that you're going to set up camp there because there's some food and formula, and then a family of 3 shows up.
Yeah. Did you let them in?
I let them in.
I did too. I figured we need people, and I figured that lady would take care of the baby.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that baby. I don't know